Hello beautiful being, and welcome to this video where I just want to guide you through some of the yoga styles so that you're not lost when you look at the yoga studio's plan. First of all, we've got Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is a very male yoga style. You hold the positions a little bit longer. You've got a lot of power poses, yang poses as we call it. It's very strong, very bold, I would call it. We've got a lot of warriors and standing positions, but if you want to increase some muscles, it's totally perfect. Then we've got the total opposite, which is Yin Yoga. In Yin Yoga, we're very slow. We're mostly in positions where we're sitting or we're laying on the ground. Tabletop is like the position which is the transition into yang, is then the downward facing dog, but we're really staying in positions like tabletop, caterpillar, shavasana for very long, and we hold the poses also for very long, for 3 minutes. And I've got to say, it's a very hard yoga style for people who get a lot of work in their head or a lot of tasks to do in their head. For me, it was very hard in Yin Yoga to come into that calm peace of mind, to really stay focused, not to think about all the tasks that I got to do. And I've got to say that the first 3 Yin Yoga classes I took, I was very aggressive. I was like, I want to go out of this pose, why are we here? And then after 3 classes, I was like, oh, it's so fine, I'm here, I can just relax, I can just lay down, do nothing. I've got this 1 hour for me, and it really increased my flexibility, and I really enjoy it. You've got a lot of hip openers in Yin Yoga, a lot of shoulder openers, so if you're sitting a lot the whole day, it's perfect. Then we've got Vinyasa. Vinyasa is a mix in between Hatha and, yeah, it's a very dynamic yoga style. For beginners, I've got to say it's like a marathon. Like when you don't know the poses, it's really good to make a beginner. Some studios get beginner yoga where they mix the yoga styles, but I would say like Hatha for beginners is hard, but you know the poses. And when you're in a Vinyasa class, then you know when the teacher is saying downward facing dog, oh, this is this. And when he's saying Planktasana, you're going into plank and you're just fluidly, because as a beginner, Vinyasa for me was like, what are they doing? Oh, they're there now. Oh, no, 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 no. And I always was just trying to catch up with the others. It was very stressful. And yeah, then we've got Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is a very intense yoga for the chakras. Like you focus on one chakra, for example the root chakra, and you do poses that are really focusing on that one chakra. And I've got to say, it's very activating. Same time, you're really sometimes going to your limits, not just body-wise, also in your head. It's a really, I would say, spiritual yoga, and I would recommend this for people who are more into yoga, because at the beginning it can be really bold. Like in your head it can be like, oh my god. And of course then we've got our hot yoga, Bikram yoga. Hot yoga is a sequence of 26 poses. They are always doing the same poses, but in a very, very hot room. And I've got to say, I love it. Although it's always the same poses, some days you're better, some days you're struggling. For example, in the balancing poses, it got the 26 poses, which are like a pharmacy. They are the poses which benefit your whole body, and I really love it. I did it as a beginner. Yeah, it's hard as a beginner, but at the same time, it's yeah, I really love it to be in a warm place and to do yoga. And it was, yeah, that process that I saw was so fast. I never had that in other yoga styles where I was like, wow, I can now come into dancer pose and hold my leg with my hands. And also I really like it because I'm a person, I think very much about things. Like, oh, I've got to do that, I've got to do that. And as a yoga teacher, you also got that. And this heated room really made me concentrate on my body and concentrate on what I'm doing, and really focusing also only on me and not other people, which is also a way that you go as a yogi. Like, you learn how to just focus on that moment that you got on your body, doing the practice for yourself, not thinking about cleaning your kitchen in 1 hour or something like that. And also focus on yourself, not taking a look, oh, what does she do? Is she better than me or whatever? Just focus on your body, what your body needs. And yeah, yin yoga and hot yoga were really helping me going through that process. And then we've got aerial yoga. Aerial yoga was the yoga I started with, and that I can really recommend for people who start with yoga, because the silks, they take a lot of the of the things that you've got to do. For example, when you do a one-legged, when you're standing there, you hold your leg like that, and normally you've got to hold it and then go down with your head. You've got the foot in the sling and you're just going down, and yeah, the sling takes a lot of, it supports you very much, and your body recognizes that, and then next time you're going in that position, it's so much easier because your body just remembers, oh, I did that. And when the sling is not there, you're just coming farther than when you didn't do it without the sling. So this is also very important learning from yoga, that you take support. And these were all the yoga practices, yoga styles that I wanted to tell you today about. I'm interested if you got any other yoga style that you want to know something about. Just write it in the comments. And thank you for watching, and see you soon.